10 most peaceful animals on the planet. If you love animals, you probably wish that they'd all love you too, or at least not be grumpy and aggressive when you encounter some of them. Thankfully, even some of the largest, most unexpected creatures can love peace just as much as you do. Some of these animals are so loving, they form some of the most unexpected relationships to dangerous species in the wild. Get ready to meet the 10 most peaceful animals on the planet. Capybara. Meet the giant rodent who gets on with everyone in the animal kingdom. The capybara is not only the world's largest rodent, but also appears to be the friendliest animal on Earth. Images of the capybara peacefully interacting with just about every other animal on the planet have taken the internet by storm, and it's easy to see why. This 145-pound creature has made friends with kittens, ducklings, dogs, humans, monkeys, and even a crocodile. Their gentle nature means they even can be kept as house pets, so long as they have access to a sizable pool, grass to graze on, and friends to keep them company. In short, it's a wonder Disney hasn't yet cast this delightful creature as the star of their next animated film. Perhaps one day it will. Basking shark. The term shark and friendly don't seem like they go together, but you don't have to worry about a bite by the basking shark. Although they grow to be up to 26 feet and their mouths can open up to 3 feet wide, these large fish pose no harm to humans whatsoever. As frightening as they may look, shark attacks are so rare, you're statistically more likely to be killed by a vending machine toppling over onto you. Even so, this toothless shark is one of the most harmless and friendliest creatures to swim around with. They move extremely slowly and do not approach human boats as other sharks might. Their diet consists mostly of invertebrates and zooplankton that get filtered into their mouths as they move around, so you can pretty much forget a bite from this shark. Sloths. By many, sloths are simply seen as lazy animals, but rather they're slow, quiet, passive, and peace-loving animals that dwell in trees and avoid making trouble. These gentle souls only eat leaves and try their best to stay out of predators' ways. Because of their slow-moving nature, sloths took their name from a word that means extreme laziness, but this isn't quite fair. Their economy of movement, complete silence, and tree dwelling is just their own way of avoiding predators and keeping the peace. Sloths are endemic to the rainforests of Central and South America and most closely related to the anteater. Their main predators are man, anacondas, pumas, and jaguars. But as slow as they are, they try to keep away from them and live as peaceful a life as possible. Great Dane. We all know dogs to be the human-loving creatures they are, or we wouldn't have taken so many of them into our homes. But it's still a surprise to discover that one of the largest, most intimidating breeds is also one of the most peaceful by far. Great Danes are true people pleasers who make friends easily and are very patient with kids. As tall as 32 inches at the shoulder, Danes tower over most other dogs, and when standing on their hind legs, they are taller than most people. Perhaps its peaceful nature is due to the fact that these gentle giants have no need to bark or show off. Just the sight of these gentle giants is usually enough to make intruders think twice. Manatee. You really don't get much more peaceful than the manatee. Despite weighing as much as a ton, these herbivores are very slow and one of the safest marine life forms a human can swim with. Manatees are the gentle giants of the sea, spending their days mostly sleeping and eating nothing but plants. They are highly social and even use hugging and kissing body language to greet and communicate with each other. Even though they get up to 13 feet long and weigh up to 1,300 pounds, these peaceful sea giants have no prey and bring no harm to any other creatures. This is perhaps why in West African tradition, manatees are considered sacred and killing one is met with severe consequences. Persian cat. Although their adorable grumpy snouts make them look like they're having a bad day, Persian cats are the epitome of tranquility. They exude an aura of peacefulness with their calm, passive, somewhat lazy personality. Quiet and laid back, this cat breed can even be fearful to the point of hiding around strangers, but is generally adaptable and able to tolerate a variety of environments. Unlike many cats, Persians are rarely territorial and tend to be easygoing with kids and other cats. A loud party is something they will avoid, not so much because of fear, but rather due to annoyance. Persian cats do best in a peaceful home with a quiet daily routine and tend to dislike loud music or too much noise. Blue whales. Whales are the ocean's largest inhabitants, but don't kill any larger or more intelligent life forms. A blue whale's heart is the size of a car, their tongue the size of an elephant, and some of its blood vessels are wide enough for a human to swim through. Yet, despite their size, these gentle giants dominate peacefully, while maintaining their environment in a sustainable way. They feed almost exclusively on the smallest krill, which are only an inch long. It kind of makes you wonder how they got so big when their prey is so teeny tiny. Well, for starters, they don't have any teeth to chew meat, and their throat is about the width of your hand, making these 100-foot giants some of the harmless creatures on the planet. Sheep. This list of most peaceful wouldn't be complete without sheep. Sheep are known for their meek, gentle nature. They are non-violent animals that thrive in peace and love. Sheep's nature is so docile, it's even seen in a negative light, using them as a metaphor to represent someone as stupid or easily misled. But in a more positive sense, sheep are gentle and peaceful. In Christianity scriptures, the figure of Jesus is often called the Lamb of God, both for his message of peace and ultimately his purpose as a sacrificial figure, which is central to the religion's beliefs. Scriptures and characters aside, who wouldn't feel utter tranquility at the sight of a sleeping lamb? It's no wonder those of us who have trouble sleeping choose to count sheep backwards and not spiders. Poinus parrot. Beautiful and soft-spoken, Poinus parrots have gained a reputation for being some of the most gentle pet birds. Poinus parrots are also widely reported to be one of the quietest types of parrot species, especially for their size. They enjoy interacting with their human family members, playing games, and amusing themselves with plenty of bird toys. Many owners have reported that they have easygoing, gentle personalities and are far too laid back for your average parrot. While they are highly intelligent and thrive in social settings, they tend to be more independent than some other species. This is probably what makes them a little less moody than parrot species that demand a lot of attention. Butterflies. Nothing exudes tranquility and non-harmfulness like these colorful, flower-feeding flyers. Butterflies are traditional symbols of peace and its associated states, such as love, life, and hope, as they are seen throughout the world and recognized for their literally transformative nature. There's quite nothing like watching a delicate butterfly come out of its cocoon and spread its wings for its first time. Some Native American traditions hold butterflies in high honor. The Hopi Indians, for example, perform a ceremonial butterfly dance in summer in the hope of being blessed with peace, prosperity, and happiness. Even if you're not a believer in traditions, the sight alone of such beauty is enough to put anyone's mind at peace, even if just for a very short moment.